Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn a very easy and a very basic pattern, which is kids bodice block pattern. This bodice block we will be creating to use by using a standard measurement chart which is given here. This chart that we have created, this is a chart we have created from collecting different sizes from different countries, and then we created this chart, a standard chart which can be used all over the world. And if you want, you can even take the measurement of your child and then create a pattern out of it. So let's start with the pattern. To create this pattern, we need a pattern paper, a ruler, a pencil, a French curve, and a scissor to cut the pattern out. To start with, first we need to fold a pattern paper into half, and then from the folded side, on this side, we need to mark half an inch. We can mark this corner point as point A. Now from point A, we need to mark the length, that is shoulder to waist length, which according to 4 years, because we are making a 4-year pattern here, according to 4 years, it is 9 inches. So we'll be marking 9 inches from point A, and we can call it point B. We will be creating a box out of it, and we'll draw a line from point B. Okay, now we'll be marking shoulder width. In our measurement, the shoulder width is 9.5, and we'll be marking half of it on this paper because it's folded. So we'll be marking it 4.75, half of 9.5. We can call this point C. We also be on this same line, point AC, we'll be marking the neck width. In our measurement, according to size 4, the neck width is 2.25 inches. We can call this point as point D. Now from point C, mark 1/4 of inch downwards. This is shoulder slope, and we can call this point as point E. Join point D to point E to create a shoulder slope. Now we'll be marking the armhole, which we'll be marking from point E, and in our measurement, armhole is 4.5 inches. And once we have marked this as point F, we have to measure from C to F, and we'll be making a box to create on the side. We'll be marking the same as C to F and to create a box out of it. This is 4.75, and we'll be marking this point as point G. Now join G to F and extend it a little further, so that we can mark chest, round chest on the same line. This is point F, and I have already extended it a little further. Now join point E to point F. Now we'll be marking the chest, and from point G, we need to mark chest. We'll be taking 1/4 of chest, plus we'll be adding 3/4 inch to it. And according to our measurement, chest is 23, and once we divide it into 4, which will be 5.75, and then we'll add 0.75 and it will be 6.5 inches. This is 6.75. We can call this point as point H. Now we'll be marking waist on this line, the line we created from point B, and in the same way 1/4 of waist plus 3/4 inch, which will be 6.25 inches. Now we can call this as point I. Join point H to point I. Now we'll be creating armhole. To create armhole, we have to take the midpoint of point E and F. Point E and F is 4.5 inches, and half of it would be 2.25 inches. This point we can call it as point J. Now we have to join J to H with the help of French curve to create a armhole. This is back armhole curve. Now to mark front armhole curve, we will be marking 1/4 of inch from point J to inside of the pattern. We'll be calling this point as point K. To create a front armhole curve, we need to join point E to point K to point H with the help of French curve. Make sure your curve fits perfectly on all the 3 points so that it will give a perfect curve. Now we'll be marking front and back neck on it. For back neck, we need only 1/2 inch from point A, and we'll be creating a box from this, joining point D and L. This is the point that we have marked 1/2 inch downwards from point A, and we are calling this point as point L. Now we have to create a box out of it. This box we'll be creating from point L. We'll draw a straight line, and from point D again we are going to draw a straight line, and which this will give a box to us, a box like this. Now we have to use our French curve and join this line to point D to create a beautiful curve. Now to make front neck, we have a lot of options. For example, if we are using zipper on the back, or we are using a button on the back, we can keep it shorter as well. The front neck is shorter as well. But if you're not giving any such thing and we are just making it like a pullover or something, we have to create a larger neck width, neck depth. But we'll be using a zipper or a button at the back, so we are only taking 3 inches, or you can even take 3.25 inches. So from point A, we are marking 3.25 inches. And we can call it as point M. Again, in the same way we have done in the back side, we have to create a block. From point M, create a straight line, and again from point D, make a straight line, and it will form a box. Now we have to join point D to point M with the help of our French curve. to give us the neck, front neck. Now we have to add seam allowances on all the sides. On the side we need to add at least half an inch of seam allowances. Now at the bottom we are adding 1/4 inch of seam allowance because we'll be making a dress out of it. If you're making anything else, for example a top or something, you can give a little more of seam allowance so that you can fold it and fold it inside. Okay, it's done. We are going to give 1/4 inch of seam allowance at the shoulder as well. And extend your armhole and neck to match the extended line that you created, the seam allowance. Now your pattern is ready to be cut and used. If you really like the video, please like and subscribe it. Also you can comment on it and you can ask us if you want any particular pattern to be created. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.